Miss Transformers 96 here, another review, this time Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Deluxe Sideswipe Autobots. So here you go, so the new Sideswipe. Sorry, it's taken me a while to get this review out, because I got this on the 16th, and it's like, what is it, the 5th, the 6th of June, so it's very sorry. It's taken me a little while to get this review out. I've been reviewing others first. So anyway, so here you go. So here's the box, a good face sculpt of Sideswipe. There's an Autobot symbol on the back here, a picture of the figure with his MechTech weapon, which is painted much differently. The MechTech weapon that you're actually going to get is really just all gray. It's like this darker gray, and then a little bit different shade of gray on the blade, but it's not black and blue. So yeah, here you go. So here's the Corvette Stingray concept mode. So that's really cool. Nice car. He's probably got the best car out of everybody, out of all the Autobots in the movie. So yeah, so very cool. It's very nice. It's the Corvette, but now it is a convertible, which is great. Really, it's cool. They molded in the seats, which looks amazing. Just very nice. What I have, and I picked up this weekend the Human Alliance. What is it? Roadbuster. So I have this guy, so you can fit him in if you wanted to, but he's much bigger than the car, so it won't really work, but you can if you wanted to try. So there you go. So so the Corvette is very nice. I really like it. It's got a very nice front sculpt. The wheels are good and everything. The problem that I have with this figure is the way the things tab in. It's not very well designed at all. Really not. Like right here, you can see all the cracks and everything in this, and this barely tabs in. It so won't tab in. It's not even funny. You can hear it tab, but then it just pops right back down. Same with this side. This side's a little bit better, but it's not well designed. There's a lot of little tabs that piece together that aren't size accurate, so that they don't piece together perfectly, and everything just tabs off. It's not a very sturdy mold. So yeah, although the car is awesome, it's just not well executed. A lot of little pieces, and it looks awful because everything just keeps popping out, and it's just very not good at all. So there you go. His MechTech weapon is this. I painted mine silver though, so that's the difference. And there you go. And you have these like alien markings on the knife, which is great. It's probably my favorite deluxe MechTech weapon, I'd say, or it's probably my favorite MechTech weapon of all. I really like it. It really looks like an awesome gun rifle thing, and then it does have the cool gimmick of a sword, but it looks so much better in gun mode, and that's the mode that you have to keep it in, so it's perfect. He's got MechTech ports on the sides here, on both sides, and then he's got one up here, which you can put in, but then putting it in tabs everything out of place. So yeah, but you can do that if you wanted to. So this thing's already trying to transform himself, so let's get started with transformation. Transformation is pretty simple. Really, all that you do is just move these up, because I'm sure they've already came on tab for you, and then just move them to the side, just like this, and move these up. Move it up. It's very easy. Now, extend this. There you go, which will be the chest piece, and just break this off, which is very easy, and then these are the legs. You just move these down, and then move these up for now. And with the legs, it's pretty simple. It's a little complex, but move this toe out, and hold on, move this down. Here you go. Okay, so move this down. Move the toe out, and I'm trying to, there we go, move this out, and then the toe. So yeah, and then extend the whole thing like this, just like this. Extend it like this once you get the panel out of the way. So there you go, and then you can have the toe out and the heel, the toe and the heel. So there you go. Once I extend the heel, there we go. The transformation on the legs and feet are a little complex, but that's about the worst it's going to get for this. It's a fairly easy transformation. Now what you're going to want to do is pop this up. I just pop it all the way up like this, and move this whole thing down. So there you go. And then there is, oops, yeah, all of these Transformers that are in car mode have these little hinges that pop off all the time on pretty much every single Transformer. That is the worst part of this new Dark of the Moon line. Other than this, I like the Dark of the Moon line, but this stupid just friction hinges that they have made just are horrible. I feel very strongly about that, and it just sucks. So, as you can see, I just popped that right in. There was a tab, it just tabs into there, which is very simple. And then, very gently, just move this down, just slowly rotate it down so nothing bad happens. So there you go. And then, move these to your preference. Panel the arms down, but make sure they stay up. It doesn't tab anything. It doesn't tab like up anywhere, so it just kind of stays up there. This came untabbed, just tab that back in, and then flip out the hands. They're just in the arm. There you go. Flip out the hands. There you go. And once you get everything straightened out and everything, and you may need to balance him for like a second because because of his feet, they're a bit hard to get him to stand. But it's totally easy once you take a second of working with it. This back piece is a little strange. It's kind of hard to work with. It really is. So yeah. But try to stand up the legs. Oh, there you go. You can get him to stand. So just like this. So very cool. They kept the whole arm knife things, which look really nice. I really like that. And so yeah, so it's decent. It's detailed very nicely everywhere. He's got toes now, so it's easier for him to stand, but it doesn't look as good as the last one. Although the last one had a trouble standing, it looked very nice because of his odd shaped feet. Everything else looks pretty decent. These panels I kind of like because you can position them the way that you want them. If you want him to have some wings, you can do that. He can be a flying robot. He can just really do whatever with these wings. They're really nice. If you wanted them extended up like this, you can do that. So you can do a lot with these back panel wings, which is kind of nice. I like the personal preference stuff. I just kind of look at say it like this. It very much so hides them, and it looks good. The seats, I really don't know where they went. I don't remember where the seats went. Sorry. I was going to tell you, I think maybe the arms are the seats, I don't know. No, the legs are the seats. Yeah, the legs are the seats, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so it's a very decent mode. It's not fantastic. He does have the whole rotating thing, so you can rotate them back, but then he's got these big knives sticking up, to the back of his arm, so that doesn't look too fantastic. But if you wanted to, you can do this. He's got MechTech ports. He's got one in the back here. He's got one on each side of these, so if you want to angle these up and put a gun up there, you can. It won't look too fantastic. And then he can hold his MechTech weapon in either hand. So yeah, I like to put it in this hand, if I can get him to do it. It's very loose, though, I will say, but now it sticks in pretty well. So there you go. So there's his gun. His paint is very dull. It's a very dull grade. I don't even know if they painted this. This might just be the color of the plastic. I don't know. It's a dull gray. So yeah. So and his gun is a dull gray. It's not the silver. So yeah, but so yeah, he's just a very dull figure for being such a slick, cool, car mode and robot. He's just a very dull painted one. So I thought they totally kind of missed it on that one, and doesn't make him look too great. I do have the other two. What is it? Sideswipes. So here you go. So this is the sidearm sideswipe, the kind of repainted one, and here is the original movie 2 sideswipe. Yeah, so as you can see, there are differences. Yeah, so this guy is a very nice, slick silver, really keeps the integrity of the Corvette in the robot mode. He's cool. He's got the kind of bigger upper backpack, but it makes him look a lot tougher. Cool legs, awesome feet, although he has a little bit of trouble standing. Once you get him in a position that stands, he stands. Because right now, he's not supported by the other one. He's perfectly standing. This guy is very cool. He is still the silver, which is nice. He's got some blue glass, which so does this guy, but he does have the still the same silver with the red and now the two guns. And so yeah, so we got the first was the coolest, awesome figure Sideswipe ever. Then we get this one, which is a very nice attempt at a new Sideswipe, which looks pretty decent. And then we get this one, a very dull Sideswipe, different transformation, a bit easier, but it's just a very dull colors, dull features, just kind of there. Just they needed to make another one, and they needed to cut some costs. That's what it seems like. So if you're gonna get a Sideswipe, I definitely recommend number 2 first, and then I guess you can get this one because it's for number 3. If you have a number 2 Sideswipe like this guy, and you're not a huge completist Transformers fan, then there's no reason to get this guy. If you don't have this Sideswipe, but you're really wanting to advance your collection with the new guys, and you really don't want to get the old guys, then you can get this guy. But really, this guy is for the completists. Yeah, because this is such a better Sideswipe. So yeah, so that's kind of a shame. I'll keep them both up here. And, you know, this guy is awesome, fun to pose, and just really, they made this guy pretty perfect. And he's a much bigger, as you can see, he's a bigger, tougher, slicker Sideswipe, as this one's a dull, smaller, skinnier, kind of nothing wait, have I been saying, like, Starscream? Sorry, I don't know. A Sideswipe. I think I've been saying the right thing. You can try to pose this guy, but it's just, he's definitely not going to be ever as good as the first one. So yeah, you can try to get him in some cool poses, but with this paint, he's not going to be as good as the other, no matter what pose you put him in. So there you go. So I highly recommend this one first. And what a cool alt mode, the Corvette, the convertible Corvette concept series. But they just executed so bad. The things just don't tab in, and it doesn't look good at all. I know this guy had a little bit of trouble tabbing stuff in, but still this one's even worse. And the dull paint, no, it's not working. It's not going too great. So there you go. So I highly recommend getting the second one. Don't really recommend getting the third one, although he has a great MechTech weapon. I will give that. He's got that going for him. So there you go. So that's my review of Transformers 3 Dark of the Moon sidearm, or just Sideswipe, sorry. There you go. So that's my review. Thanks for watching.